Huh?
Do you want some platinum by any chance?
Huh?
Hello there. So you're here for some platinum? Well, these very efficient methods, which you likely didn't see on anyone else's video, have been working quite well for me, so, I was thinking about sharing them to you guys. We are also going to try and maximize the amount of platinum you'll get per trade, so keep this in mind since everyone has a limited amount of trades per day, depending on the mastery rank that you currently have. So, the first method. It is going to be a combination between survival arbitration and hunting, which I have covered slightly in a previous video. But before you go into the arbitrations, I really recommend you to buy a resource chance booster and a double resource booster. They're both going to work for the Vitus Essence. Trust me, if you go inside arbitrations without boosters, then it is a crime. So you have to farm some Vitus Essence. The amount gathered highly depends on how much time you want to spend during the survival, but from personal experience, I can say it's going to be around 100-120 Vitus per hour. We are going to use the essence and also the endo from the arbitration rewards later on when we prepare the items that we want to trade. So the moment you have collected enough essence and endo, you will then go hunt on Venus and specifically hunt the vermin and the birds that fly around. And you are going to use the tags from these two animals to get the chilling claws from the business. In my experience, the tags can be collected quite fast, and in less than half an hour you should be able to have more than enough for more than 5 mods. And we are going to use these mods when we are going to prepare the items to be sold the most efficiently. So one important tip that I can give you, which I usually don't do because I'm too lazy, is to equip a stealth Warframe like Loki or Octavia. Because the moment you hunt on Venus, you won't startle the animals and you can get the highest amount of tags per catch every single time. The moment you have managed to do both the hunting and the survival arbitrations, we have to take a look at how much we've gathered. To maximize the amount of platinum that you'll get, we have two ways to set up the items. If you have managed to farm less than 30,000 endo, I recommend you to go buy some galvanized mods from the arbitrations faction and rank them up to rank 6. And do that to as many galvanized mods that you can to prepare to sell. This way you are going to sell each galvanized mod for roughly 25 platinum. And if you have some trades left from selling all the upgraded galvanized mods, I suggest you sell a few of the chilling claws mods to fill out all the trades available. But if you manage to farm more than 30,000 endo, then I will recommend you to prepare the items like this. Instead of fully ranking up a galvanized mod, I suggest you to upgrade as many chilling claws as you can. They require the same amount of endo, but currently the platinum is different between them. A fully upgraded galvanized mod is around 80 platinum and the chilling claws sit at around 120. But please check the Warframe market before upgrading the mods to make sure it's still the same. The second method is going to involve the isolation vault from Deimos. There are two weapons in the rotations, and you are going to do this method only when this weapon on the screen is available. The second weapon requires you to make 2 separate missions to get a full set, and we want to make it as simple as possible. First you'll have to complete this initial mission, and I'll simplify it for you guys. First you'll have to collect some bait on the map and defend the bait station for some time. Then you'll have to get the bait from the station and throw it at the
Oh my god, bro.
this thing.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
The moment you're inside, you just have to survive for a bit and kill some enemies. And now you just have to hunt down the 2 necromechs that spawn inside the vault. You are also going to get these items, which will be important to increase your standing with. And now you are able to repeat the mission endlessly for the weapon set. In this endless mission, there are going to be 4 submissions in total chosen for you to complete. So they can vary from defending a juggernaut and killing monsters to finding hidden targets and stealing fractures. And if you manage to get the bonus of all submissions, which is not that hard to be honest, you'll get a bonus reward at the end. So one tip I can give to this method is that you have to focus on speed mostly, and I would recommend you to use a Warframe like Titania. And if you have a friend that wants to help you, then tell them to use the vault, since it's going to help with the juggernaut mission, in case you have it in the rotation. The third and final method is one that I usually do when I want to turn my brain off and chill with music. So you'll have to go to the modder and select the endless mission that is available. So there are 2 missions that can appear, one being strip mining, which is one that you see on the screen, and the second one is a collection of very easy submissions. This method is honestly quite good if you want to gamble a bit and try to get the Saxon Spittle and the Jugular Spines mod, which are quite expensive at the moment. But you have to remember, I said gamble for a reason. To get any of these mods you have an average chance of around 4% for every single rotation you've done, so keep this in mind. Well, that was everything for today's video, and to be honest I'm quite curious if you guys have ever tried any of these methods, so if you feel like it, please let me know in the comment section below. We are actually very close to 1100 subscribers, and I appreciate everyone that has joined the community. And if you enjoy this content, then feel free to subscribe.